Hi. Don't know how to start. Um, I suppose I should start with I'm pregnant. So I wanted to put together a kind of video diary, not only for myself, but because if it helps anyone else, then that's great, you know, because being pregnant is really hard. It's not like the movies. You feel like you're going to be glowing and really like just beautiful and perfect, and you're not going to really know at all until you're like way past 12 weeks, and it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows, and it's just not. So I'm 6 weeks pregnant, um 2 days ago, so I'm at 6 weeks and 2 days. And I actually wanted to do this video a couple of days ago, but I couldn't because I was just so exhausted. I ended up having a nap on the couch and waking up and going, oh, it's nearly dinner time already, and I haven't really done a lot today. So yeah, so I'm doing it today. I need to get my act together. I need to do this, and here we go. So, hi, if you're watching, thanks so much. And if you are watching, you'll be watching it after I've announced it. So, this will be after 12 weeks. I'm going to keep these videos on private until we've announced it to our family and friends officially. And then I'm going to switch them onto public because, I just don't want anyone finding out this way. It just would not be fair to them. So, the day that I was due to start my period, that evening I was at work and I just had the most horrendous cramps. Like when you had your first period when you were like 13 or 14 years old. I remember it vividly, and I remember being curled up on my bedroom floor just in absolute agony, and I haven't had that since until last week. I'm not a big person, and I'm not a person that cramps a lot, but oh Jesus Christ. And because I was at work as well, so it really wasn't the best situation. I was trying to serve customers, and I was just like having to keep on apologizing and just be like, breathe through it. And then as soon as everyone left, I could just curl up in a ball, and it was just terrible. And I thought, oh, my period's due. Like, that's it. It's just coming, and it's just a really bad one. But no. So, and I'd been bloated for like weeks. I felt like rubbish for weeks and weeks and weeks. I hadn't been myself. I was like, I've been eating too much crap. I really need to just get back onto healthy eating again. And and after that day, that was on a Monday where I had that terrible cramping. On the Tuesday, I was like, do you know what? Maybe the period didn't start. Maybe there's something else going on. And I googled like, can you get bloated during early pregnancy? And it came up with so much saying, yeah, I'm really bloated. I look 6 months pregnant, and I'm only 6 weeks pregnant, and blah blah blah. So I was like, wow, right, okay, maybe I should do a test. So we did a test, and it was positive. Super exciting. We're both really excited about it, and but the bloating was just getting out of hand. I couldn't even do my trousers up. You know the tricks and tips that they say when you're pregnant, and you can do the thing with like the hair tie and put it through the buttonhole of your trousers. I'm already doing that because I'm so unbelievably bloated. Just ridiculous. And then having to get like vest tops to cover the top of my trousers whilst I'm at work, and then just wearing a lot of baggy stuff because it's bloating. Like, realistically, you cannot see any part of pregnancy right now, but I don't want to even get people to go, oh, what's going on there, because then I'll just blurt it out. And that's the thing, it's so hard keeping it a secret as well. Oh my gosh, so hard, because my cramping was so terribly bad, and it still is. Like, it hasn't really stopped. It's eased, but it hasn't really stopped yet. I just want to tell everyone. So there was a couple of times where I was like, oh, I'm so going to tell work because I just feel like crap. And then my fiance was like, no, don't do it. Just keep on in there. Just hold on. Let's not do it. Let's do this properly. let's do it when we know for sure, because I haven't even had a doctor's appointment yet, because they won't see you until 8 weeks. So I've got a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks, and even then we're going to wait another 4 weeks. So we're going to wait for our 12 weeks before we start announcing it. So, so I've got a little while to go yet, but the cramping is easing, so that's a good thing. I have found though, so this is funny. It gets worse. So I get mine at like evening and overnight. So I've been getting the cramping around 5:30, 6 o'clock every evening, which sucks because I'm at work that time. Most nights, like 5 out of the week, I'm at work, so that's not helpful. Um, but it's fine. I'm managing it at the moment because it's like roughly the same time I've been taking painkillers before it happens, and then at least it's not too unbearable. At least it's not to the point where I just have to go and curl up in a ball and get away. So sometimes it is, sometimes it's not quite so bad. So that's quite good. So eating and morning sickness. I've never really been a sick person. Like I don't really throw up a lot. Like I remember the first time I threw up. My mum said that I wasn't really a baby that threw up a lot. So there was one night, which must have been on, so I found out on the Tuesday that I was pregnant. Then it must have been on the Wednesday where I came home from work and I was eating something quite late. So I didn't finish until around 9:30ish. So I was eating and then probably went to bed at about 10:30ish, which was really early, but I was knackered. So I thought I'll go to bed. Woke up again as I had been at like 1 a.m. with really bad cramps. But this time it was horrendous, like worse because I'd eaten, which was not good. Um, so managed to get myself to the bathroom. I managed because I was in so much agony. I had to like drag myself to the bathroom, and that was it. Everything that I'd eaten had come up. I was hot as well, so I'm like running the cold tap, running my wrist underneath it, trying to cool myself down. And after that, I felt good. I felt fine. Cramping was still sore. Managed to go back to sleep. Took some painkillers, and I was fine again until like 3 hours later. More cramping again. Just anyway, it's been like that now for about a week. However, I didn't then really eat a lot again until after work because it was then causing sickness in the mornings until the other day. And again, the same thing, like ridiculously hot, feeling just like I want to die. Like that's how bad it was. So not just cramping, like the sickness with the cramping and the heat, and that just exacerbated it all. So no more eating after work. I just can't do it. Then I noticed that if I'm not eating and throwing up at 1 a.m., I am then waking up in the mornings from not eating not eating since like 2 or 3 p.m. the day before, feeling really weak and dizzy, and then having to bum shuffle my way down these stairs to get myself to the kitchen so that I can get some breakfast. I don't know which is worse. The dizziness, and that's with nausea too. So the dizziness and the nausea, or the chronic cramping and throwing up in the middle of the night. Plus the fact that I'm just exhausted. I'm just knackered. What's going on? And I'm only 6 weeks. Like, I really hope this gets easier because it's really hard. Do redheads feel more pain? Because I've read that sometimes we do, and then I've read that in some situations we don't, and we have a higher tolerance for it. Right now, I feel like I don't have a high tolerance for cramping, but I don't know. I've read either way. So help me out. Do redheads feel more pain? Who knows? Let me know. Are you a redhead? Yay. Redheads rule. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.